In this video, the Ethereum price action broke down from our rising wedge exactly. But guys, look at this. We saw a massive bounce with the Ethereum price action. And on top of that, we are also going to take a quick look with the Bitcoin price action. As look at this, is the altcoin season about to end? Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video. So let's give you a quick recap of our previous analysis. So diba kay Bitcoin, sabi ko sa inyo, nagkaroon tayo ng breakdown and then tayo support, diba? It's either na mag-continue tayo to the downside kasi possible na tinetest nyo lang ulit yung support. And then look at that, nagkaroon nga tayo ng break to the downside. But upon going down, we saw a massive run up to the upside again. So nagkaroon siya ngayon ng bounce doon. And look at this. Right now, we are testing the 100 MA in the 4-hour time frame once again dito sa ating Bitcoin price action. So even though na we saw a bounce, we are now back again with that similar area. And look at this. This is another break or make move talaga. So ilang beses talaga inuulit ni Bitcoin na itry itong i-break itong 100 MA. And it seems like nagkakaroon ng power yung bulls ngayon kasi look at that. We have been testing that multiple times. Parang gusto na nga talaga ni Bitcoin mag-flip bullish. Ang problem nga lang dyan is hindi pa talaga natin siya never-break, which kailangan talaga natin magkaroon ng breakout in order for us to say na magiging bullish na tayo. So right now, we have to wait this one out pa din. If you want to say na we are going to flip bullish for the long term, as of the time being, it's not yet bullish. But on top of that, ang pwede mo din itingnan dito is if let's say, we got reject dito once again. If let's say, we got another strong rejection, then this could be another shorting opportunity with the Bitcoin price action. But in that case, ang magiging target na natin would be the following support area. So similar pa din 37K as well as the 36K. But if we break down further, then ang magiging target na natin would be around the siguro 35K na nga. So 35K would be our next support dito kay Bitcoin price. If we, let's say we started to break down dito further and na-break natin si 36K, then yun yung ating i-monitor. But nonetheless, ang ating general trend for the Bitcoin price is hindi tayo mag-flip bullish not unless we break the 4-hour time frame 100 moving average. Kasi if na-break natin yan, then of course, ang magiging next target natin would be the previous high, which is around the 39K resistance. So the 39K resistance is going to be a pretty strong resistance area dito kay Bitcoin price. Kasi if you're going to plot a Fibonacci from the previous high to the lowest low, let's try to show you the previous low. Makikita mo na 39K is also a Fibonacci golden pocket area, which is a Fibonacci resistance area. So all signs are leading na itong 39K area is a pretty strong resistance area kay Bitcoin price, which we actually need to break in order for us to flip bullish. And right now, hindi pa natin siya never-break, so hindi pa tayo nag-flip bullish. And on top of that, 100 MA is a very strong resistance. Pero once na-break na natin yan, then ang magiging next target natin would more likely be around itong 200 MA, which is, by the day, it's actually falling down. And as you can see, the other day, nandun siya sa 41K, which is kahapon. Pero ngayon, andun na siya sa 40.5K. So, day by day, pababa yung 200 moving average, which is indicating na ating resistance is also declining. So, right now, yun yung ating i-monitor with the Bitcoin price action as we are still going down dito with the Bitcoin price. But we are now testing the 100 MA. So, it's either a make or break move if we are going to see a massive run up to the downside or if we are going to see finally a relief rally to the 200 moving average in the 4-hour time frame. So that is for the Bitcoin price action. But guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, one of the best places to trade this is actually in BingX kasi dito mas mura ating Bitcoin trading fees. And if you want to claim bonus with BingX, just use my sign-up code that you can find in the description down below. Now, let's go back with the Bitcoin dominance. Kasi diba, in our previous videos, we have been saying na we are going to monitor this if you're going to see an altcoin season. And look at that, we saw that exactly as predicted. And then diba, sabi ko sa inyo, nung nandito na tayo sa support, it's possible na magta-touch tayo, retest yan, and then we are going to go down, which happened exactly then. But right now, look at this. We are now entering to our last and final support area dito sa ating latest Bitcoin dominance price action. So this could indicate na this might end the altcoin season. So in this case, you have to be prepared if let's say mag-touch tayo dito sa ating Bitcoin dominance, then that could indicate na altcoins might underperform against Bitcoin if let's say nakuha na tayo ng bounce dyan, and that is not going to be good for the altcoin market. Generally speaking, when the dominance is declining, then that would indicate na altcoins are going to perform better. Hence, that is why it is an altcoin season. But if the dominance is increasing, that would indicate na altcoins are going to underperform and they are going to bleed against Bitcoin. So as much as possible, we have to go down and then we have to break this support area in order for us to see a continuation of the altcoin season. So if nagkaroon tayo dito ng bounce, then sadly, altcoin season is going to end. And that is one of the harsh reality dito if you're going to get a bounce dito. So right now, we have to break this support area in order for us to continue this altcoin season. And last but not least, let's give you an update kay Ethereum kasi look at this, diba? Kahapon, ang minamonitor natin with the Ethereum price action was this rising wedge. And then, diba, sabi ko sa inyo, if mag-break tayo to the downside, we need sell volume in order for us to continue to the downside. Nag-break na tayo to the downside, nakita tayo ng sell volume. Pero ito yung medyo nakakaiba na nangyari. As you can see, nagkaroon ng biglang bounce si Bitcoin and then at the same time, the dominance rapidly declined, indicating na lumakas talaga yung mga altcoins natin. And look at that. It happened na nagkaroon tayo ng strong bounce dito sa ating 50 moving average in the 4-hour time frame. And we actually tried resisting again sa 100 MA. But ang nangyari is na-break natin yung 100 MA and we are now actually going up with the Ethereum price action. But right now, what is next for the Ethereum price action? So as you can see, Ethereum actually went back to the previous resistance and right now, we are now back again with this resistance na nag-form kay Ethereum. So this could indicate na right now, this could be a possible resistance or possible na ma-reject si Ethereum dito if let's say hindi natin siya ma-hold. I think it's possible na ma-breakdown natin siya. But ang magiging support na natin dito, ang titingnan natin would be the 20 moving average in the 4-hour time frame. So in this case, ang possible rejection area niya would go back up until the siguro 2.7k or 2,750 US dollars. And that could more likely actually indicate and continue this support area na nakikita natin with the rising wedge. So in that case, if let's say we continued to the downside dito with the Ethereum price action, then we can actually monitor the support line nitong rising wedge. Then that could be our possible support area na pwede natin i-watch out kay Ethereum if let's say nag-bounce siya dyan. And if na-break natin yan, then of course, we are going to see a downward movement again kay Ethereum. Pero hindi pa siya confirm kasi masyado pang maaga. But right now, that is what we are waiting out for the Ethereum price action if we are going to get rejected. But if we break that certain resistance na sinasabi natin, then we might see Ethereum go up until the 200 moving average, which is ito sa 4-hour time frame. And that is roughly around the 2.9k na nga. And that could be actually a pretty significant move between the 2.9k up until the 2,950 area. So, in this case, we have to monitor if we are going to break the certain resistance. And then if we're going to plot the Fibonacci retracement previously na ginawa natin sa Bitcoin, and then pinakita natin kapon kay Ethereum, let's try to plot that again. You can actually see na we are actually again at the 618 area. So right now, everything is pretty confluent with the Ethereum price action. Meron tayong resistance at the 2.8k area, which is actually the 618, which is a Fibonacci golden pocket area, which could indicate that this could be a very strong resistance area kay Ethereum price action. So in order for us to flip bullish, remember, we have to break this resistance line. We also have to break the 618. And as nakikita nyo, same na same lang siya. Either way, it's confluent, and that is what we are going to monitor. And as for support area, 2,750 or 2,700 US dollars, kasi you can see that is our support line na ating rising wedge, and that is also the previous Fibonacci retracement area, and that is also the 20 moving average support. So as you can see, everything is pretty much confluent within these two specific price point kay Ethereum price action. In that case, yun yung area na i-monitor natin with the Ethereum price action. So, yun muna update natin for today, guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video, and bye-bye for now.